So many years ago, in a small, quiet village, an elderly gentleman spent his days tending to a piece of land beside his house. Now, one morning, his neighbors saw him planting a small mango sapling. Immediately, they started laughing at him, and they asked him, "Why are you planting a mango tree at your age?" I mean, if you think about it logically, it takes many years for a mango tree to begin to bear fruit. And of course, you will most likely not live long enough to enjoy those fruits. So why are you planting a mango tree? You're not going to benefit from it. So of course, smiling, the old man continued to dig the hole to plant the sapling. He then replied, he said, "When I was a child, I ate delicious mangoes from trees that I did not plant. Someone who came before me planted those trees so that others could enjoy them today. So today I am planting this tree with the intention that future generations will be able to benefit from them, and future generations will be able to enjoy its fruits long after I have departed this world." And of course, years passed. The old man eventually grew frail, he passed away, but the mango tree grew strong and fruitful. The tree's branches provided shade for travelers, provided a home for birds, and of course provided sweet fruits for the villagers of that particular area. Now, this particular story imparts a wonderful lesson. And that lesson is that we must think beyond today. Acts of kindness and selfless deeds may not always benefit us immediately, but most definitely they create a lasting impact, and it becomes a source of blessing upon others in the future. So today we are talking about a simple truth that can change your life, can change your relationships, and even the way you see yourself as well. And that truth is that true help is helping other people when you know that they cannot repay you without any strings attached whatsoever. And we're not talking about the type of help that comes with conditions. We're not talking about the type of help that waits for a return. We're not talking about the type of help that quietly keeps score. We're talking about real, genuine help. That kind of help that costs something. That kind of help that may never ever be thanked. Because when you help without strings, you don't just change someone's circumstances. You protect their dignity. You restore hope. And you free your own heart from the trap of expectation. And it's important that we focus on something that we all understand. Even if we don't always admit it, most of the help we offer on a day-to-day basis comes with invisible deals in our minds. We say to ourselves things like, I helped you, so you should do this for me later. Or I did you a favor, don't forget that. Or I'm doing this because of the fact that you owe me, and so on and so forth. And sometimes that doesn't feel wrong at all, because we live in a world where exchange is normal. We are trained to believe that if there's no payment, it's not fair. We are trained to believe that if someone can't return the favor, then maybe we should not even get involved. But today I want you to challenge that mindset. True help is not measured by repayment. It is quite simply measured by compassion. Because when you help someone who can repay you, you are not wrong, but you are not being tested in the deepest way. You are doing something good, yes, but you are also standing on safe ground. Because if they repay you, it feels like justice. If they don't, you can still tell yourself, well, I expected nothing anyway. And deep down, you expected something in return. But when you help someone who simply cannot repay you, you remove that safety net and you step into uncertainty, and that is where real character is revealed. Now let me tell you why no strings attached matters so much. Help with strings attached often comes with hidden pressure. It makes the other person feel like they are in debt before they can even receive the help. It can damage pride, it can create anxiety, it can create fear, and some people don't just like feeling that they are helping. They sometimes feel like they are being controlled. They start wondering, what do they really want from me? Why am I being helped? Is it that they want something from me? What will they use later? How will I be trapped? What strings are attached? But true help says something different. It says that you matter. It says that I'm not trying to own you. True help says that I'm not trying to benefit from you. I'm simply choosing to be kind. And that's why it feels different, because it's real. You can tell when someone helps you with honesty and when someone helps you with an agenda. So here's a question I want you to sit with today. What kind of person are you becoming when no one will ever know what you did? Because the real test of help isn't what you do when you are being watched. The real test is what you do when you are anonymous, when there is no applause, when no one sees, when the person you helped may never even know your name. And that is where true generosity begins. Like they say, what the charity of one hand gives, the other hand should not know. Because true help is not a transaction, it's a transformation. It transforms you into the kind of person who sees people as human beings, not as opportunities. And as you go through the course of your life, you will literally have to make a choice. You will literally actually have to choose, what direction are you heading in? Because the moment you make that change, that is where you now begin to walk towards positivity. So let today be your change. Make the decision to change today. Decide that when you help, you will not secretly demand return. Decide that when you serve, you will not turn service into superiority. Decide that your help will be clean and pure. And as you do that, watch what happens inside of you. Your heart gets lighter, your mind becomes calmer, and your spirit becomes stronger, because you begin to live not by what you can gain, but by what you can give. And good help is not measured by the outcome alone, it's measured by the love hidden behind it. And true help is helping someone when they cannot repay you at all. True help is helping without strings attached. And if you live by that, you will become the kind of person others tend to feel safe around. You will become the kind of person who brings relief, not pressure. You will become the kind of person whose kindness cannot be bought and cannot be controlled. Because when it's all said and done, that kind of kindness is absolutely priceless.